Right, so we're not gonna shit talk on Perry anymore, right? Way. We're over that now, Shady. We've talked through Shady's problems with Perry, and it's all his fault, so...
Yep, it's all Perry's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
No, god damn it! Alright, so we can't go through the lasers, because the lasers will kill us. Also, skeletons.
That skeleton's on fire.
Dragon actually, had my back there. Thanks.
You're welcome. If there's one thing that defeats a skeleton on fire, it's more fire.
And the key that we got from rescuing Perry. Thank you very much, Perry.
You useless sack of shit.
Ugly little bastard.
Gets us into the lower levels of this place. Expect a lot of undead here, and just so you know, this is the place where my fear spell stops working.
Yeah, the skeletons are here because Scotha skipped every single quest that had a Draugr in it, and now they're all pissed.
Well, do you blame me?
No.
Do you really blame me? I mean, I don't know what quests I could have gone on that didn't have Draugr in them. You know.
Skyrim is a well-designed game.
I don't think any... You couldn't even say that without laughing. The amazing thing is it does work. At all. Anyway.
Do I know a game that does work? Planet Zoo.
I thought you were gonna go Fallout 76 and throw us a real curveball.
I don't think he could.
I can't make miracles happen.
Yeah, that takes more than the miracle, Kay. Let's be real here.
And besides, I don't think he could have said that with a straight face or without puking like uncontrollably. Because of
I hear Fallout 76 has gotten a lot better over time. Given all the people lashing out at me on Reddit and on Discord over. Oh, I was gonna get real time. You're getting me angry over this.
Good times. Good.
Oh, you know, Todd Howard's got to occupy his time somehow now that he's not actually programming his games.
Okay, so here, these are the Soulless, which are not a knockoff enemy from Kingdom Hearts. This came before Kingdom Hearts, so shut up.
So Kingdom Hearts ripped this off.
And my fear spell does not work on them, and this is the most common enemy type from here on.
The only way the Soulless could be a ripoff of Kingdom Hearts is if they actually had souls.
That guy just fell to his knees. Is like, oh god, looks like he's doing an air guitar.
I don't know what happened there. He's just like, okay.
Because, as one person explained to me, the Heartless are what happens after to a heart that has been removed from a body, and a nobody is the husk left over after a heart is removed.
Yes.
Yes. But they both the nobody still has soul, I guess, and I don't understand what the fuck is going on in Kingdom Hearts.
The nobodies have the body and soul left.
So I'm just not going to try to understand Kingdom Hearts. I think that's the best thing I could ever do for myself, you know, and just play the game because it's fun. Alright, so we're in Gothmal's little undead love cave, I guess. That's the best way I can describe it, because he's trying to seduce Rin every time he talks to her.
Can you just speak up a bit more?
That's on your end, not us.
Yeah, Ek is muted if he's trying to talk.
You're just very quiet.
No, I don't think I am.
No, I can barely hear you over the other people. You're really quiet, man.
There you are.
I don't know. I haven't done anything different.
No.
I think Discord might be fucking you over, bro.
I can hear you now. I just had to touch your name, I guess.
Okay, so I guess Saint Scatha had to bless me.
Uh. Discord's being Discord. Anyway, yeah,
Discord, howling at the moon.
the undead dude that we saw in the cutscene in the beginning of the last video really wants to jump Rin's bones, but he's not into the flesh part of it, so,
Okay, I need context because when you say Rin, my mind
Main character.
Rin's the main woman character that we're watching with the
RYN.
Okay, because I remember that now because I was actually here for like the first 2 videos that never got published. 'Cause
Our Ren is on the path of dying alone by his own will.
What a smart man.
He has no bone to jump.
So
certainly
this
has.
Did Ren become an invertebrate?
when he got that arachnid kaiju.
And he became incorporeal, so...
Mhm. Also, when he started.
I have no bones to jump!
Remember when he made that kaiju contest? He became a scorpion then, and they don't have bones.
And so that's why he has a reptile dysfunction.
A reptile dysfunction.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I said that joke earlier, and I thought nobody thought it was funny, but now I'm realizing you guys may have not heard it.
No,
I didn't. I was eating peanut butter M&Ms.
I haven't heard a thing you've said until I touched your name for some reason.
What? That is frustrating, because that was a good as fuck pun.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Discord, the one time I had a good opening, you come out of nowhere and you just eat it.
That's what Discord does.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
you've watched My Little Pony.
So who would like to hear it again? Because it's not going to have the same punchline, but you might want the context.
We got it. We heard it now.
We heard it. We heard it this last time.
Yeah, it was basically, why do birds? Why don't they make good reptiles? And it's because they have reptile dysfunction.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good, actually.
Every time you are near, just
I'll have to
like
say
me,
that one time.
they long to be.
So I hope you know, TT, I'm going to leave that entire Taco Bell ballad that you composed out of nowhere last time. It's going to go on the air on YouTube, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
Yep. Just like the time when she left that point in D&D where VB was elsewhere in.
Fixing his sink.
Yep.
That's okay. We also left in Town Lives Matter.
Con Lives Matter.
Well, we
Hong
can't.
Kong.
Well, we can't kill them anyway, because everybody wants to get in the graveyard, and everyone's dying to get in the graveyard. So we can't kill them.
Shady, you are within your rights to have your clown fetus, but I want you to know that it disgusts me.
At least I don't have a clown fetish. PT.
Oh, I love the pronunciation you
Yeah,
guys
I
do.
mean, it is good that you don't have a clown fetish.
You say it your way, I say it mine.
Yeah, why don't you guys have normal
Yeah, but-
fetishes like that?
Jesus. Wait, what about me? Also, them hips. Goddamn.
Gothrall, you're fucking creepy. Look at how much of a shit Rin gives about anybody talking to her ever in this game. Does not care what anybody has to say.
I like
She's
her orange. Her orange smells like no. This is just.
boss fight.
What? Whoa, what the shit? Did you just become a ghost? That's hot!
It would be hot to Gothrall.
I need context. Because your body's like, hey, come get me, come get me.
That's the magic spell called Clone. It makes the real me invisible and creates a shit-talking clone that everybody goes and tries to attack.
Okay.
So
this is
a
basically that
perfectly
one.
in character clone.
Yep.
Completely in character clone, yes.
So just for reference sake, this is a PS1 game.
PS2.
Oh, it looks a little more primitive.
It is
Surely PS2.
a launch title for the PlayStation 2.
That would explain a lot.
Okay.
And it still doesn't look too bad, even for a launch item.
It kind of looks like
Benedict
a,
Cumberbatch, who was referenced last time, was a launch title for the PS0, which is why he looks like that.
I'm assuming we still like Cumberbatch.
We don't.
I think he's an unpleasant-looking man, yes.
Okay, because the only time I knew about him was when he played Smaug in The Hobbit, and that's about it.
He never played Smaug in The Hobbit.
And then he also played The Grinch, and was like,
He played Smaug in Stephen
You played
Colbert.
Dr. Seuss.
But there was never a Hobbit movie with Benedict Cumberbatch playing Smaug in it.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, great.
He's very strange.
He did play the Smurg in Der Herbert, Der Desolation of Der Smurg. Are you thinking of that?
Honestly, for some reason my brain didn't connect that. I was actually really familiar with the later Marvel movies. Like, wait, that's Cumberbatch?
So I am actually using these magic swords spells that they have. You cast those by using the block button. If you have a weapon that does magic effects, instead of blocking it, it will do the magic effect.
Hello, Bilbo, I'm the Smurg.
You know, this game actually kind of reminds me of Diablo. Like, the mini sets.
It should, because the PC, the first game was on the PC, and it was basically the Diablo engine that was running on it. They just kind of adapted it for here. And here I'm just like, I'm fucking done with you, and I'm just going to drink this invulnerability potion and smack you until you die. Because he's pissing me off.
Yeah, spamming that fucking spinny sword bullshit.
He's not supposed to do that attack that often. Right, so now that we killed him again, I get to take his key so I can get back into the upper part of these ruins. And before we started this boss fight, I put the last stone into the last plinth, so when I exit this place, I can get my last sword.
Yay!
Jinx.
A sword can solve anything.
You can.
I am not giving you a soda, Nora.
Damn it.
It can solve many things, including,
Murder.
yeah, it can solve murder, yeah, it can also do murder.
Shady.
Hmm?
If I ask you nicely for a soda, may I have a soda?
Oh, fuck, I forgot all the fucking chests, shit!
Still no.
Shady, can I have permission?
Now that you're richer than God.
I don't care, I want them! It's fine, I
Okay,
can just go
Jeff
right
Bezos.
back. I can just go right back, it's alright, right? See, because this thing is still on. It's alright. I'll just go right back to where I was. It's fine.
You don't go right back to where you were.
Fuck
Do
you, game! I'm in the beginning of the fucking area. Fuck you,
On the
game.
plus side, everything is dead.
Everything is dead, so that's good.
Everything is dead.
Everything is
Everything
rotten.
on and it's rotting away.
That is not my fetish.
Shady.
We know, you're a dirty clown fucker. The worst
Thanks.
filth of the world.
Why are you talking about yourself like that, TT?
I'm in depression.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you.
He'd rather you didn't.
Hey, you filthy clown fucker.
You didn't ask first.
May I have a
I
soda?
asked the clowns.
You neither asked nor honked.
Honk!
Honk.
The jumping in this game is a joke.
It's pretty terrible.
Half mana!
Cosmog.
So you have half
Labyrinth!
Why are we doing the Lapras part? We all got a Lapras at this point.
It'd be nice to have another Lapras.
I mean, I suppose it's true.
Yeah, I came back for all of that. Some great loot that I almost missed out on.
Yeah, well worth the backtrack.
You know, all this Pokemon talk makes me want to actually go play an older game.
Yeah, because as we all know, the new game is evil because it didn't put in
Every Pokemon.
5,000 new Pokemon and 8,000 old ones.
Yeah,
I'm
like
completely fine with everything new Pokemon's doing. Seriously, I don't know what everyone else is bitching about.
I'm wondering too, and I'm wondering why they've been doing it for 5 months. No, wait, 6 months.
And I'm wondering, do kids know why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No.
I've heard it's the taste they can see.
It's also apparently tastes like apples now.
Wait, what about asses?
What?
How does apple sound like asses? Although it's also a breakfast cereal made of like cardboard bits, so I'm pretty sure it does taste like ass.
You're saying that Cinnamon Toast Crunch is making America's youth eat ass?
And you are welcome. You are welcome to that, only if it makes you happy.
Nothing makes me happy.
That's
Jesus.
Yep.
Him.
No.
Yeah.
Although I honestly could believe it, we have sympathy.
I just get so sad.
Because depression.
We all have it. Ain't it fun?
No, it's not.
I want to die. Anyway,
Jesus,
we're not fucking Perry.
Oh, we are not fucking Perry. We established that last time. No.
Also, does he look like a child? That's weird. That's really weird. Why would you do
He
that?
is a child.
what is this, a Loud House fan fiction?
To be
Jeez.
honest,
Oh
I
my
feel this has
God.
gotten a little off the rails.
Oh.
Yeah.
A little bit.
You know what else is off the rails? The Final Fantasy house.
Okay.
Fantasy House?
You know
That's a bit of an old thing to mention.
it. Yeah, it's
Bit of an archaic old reference that barely anybody in the internet will get at this point.
yeah, it requires like I'm gonna guarantee you right now, you need like an hour-long explanation video to understand all of it.
That's fine.
Basically, it's a Final Fantasy version of Otherkin from the early days of the internet.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've been around that kind of people, and it's not pleasant.
Okay, back up.
No, let's
What?
not back up. Let's keep it exactly where it's going, and that's away from whatever the fuck that was.
No, I'm actually kind of curious now.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so back in the early days of the internet, there was when the Final Fantasy VII fan communities were fucking big.
You fucking
Uh-huh.
There was
fools.
a bunch of Final Fantasy fan sites around, and
Right.
eventually, one day there was a post on I think it was on Something Awful by a guy who's like, "This is my horror story from this community, from a community called Soulbounders, which is like Otherkin, but they believe they're." But this group of Otherkin, instead of believing that, oh, I'm actually an animal, I'm actually a video game character in another life.
In a different dimension, in a different existence.
You guys are fools for asking about this.
You're literally
And as the story goes, there was this guy who who ran a Zack fan site. Was ran into another lady who ran a Hojo fan site one day.
Why though?
This was back in the day, and he was like a freshman in college in it, right? So, anyways, so this lady who ran a Hojo fan site, and so they started talking to each other, and they seemed like, hey, this lady's pretty chill, and they're friends. And they start calling each other Zack and Hojo based on each other's fan sites. And then one day, when he was drunk on alcohol, he's like, "Hey, do you believe in reincarnation and multiple universes? I mean, sure. So theoretically, video games could exist in another universe, and theoretically, we could be video game characters in past lives."
God, why?
I mean, it all makes sense.
And he was admittedly drunk on alcohol, so. So, anyways, he accepted it as like, hey, you should come live with us for a while.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
And what comes from there is apparently months of gaslighting, hell, and apparently Hojo is dating a girl named Genova or Jen,
Huh?
who is like
When someone's kidding,
who's like
someone's
a
kidding
hyper-
Hojo, that's all the red flags you fucking need.
And apparently she's like a hyper controlling, hyper bipolar.
Hyper manipulative.
God.
Basically.
I hate.
Of the household,
Was
and she
Genova.
basically gaslights and blacklights the poor dude into doing her every whim. So like draining his entire paycheck and making him work all hours of the night, so
I
he
mean,
can't go anywhere.
I guess in a way, that's the most Final Fantasy of all.
To the point of like locking a friend who was like claustrophobia in a room so he could be more one with his video game self.
I hate every
Oh.
word that is coming out of your mouth right now.
None of them showered. None of them they were like into crystals and into like I'm actually a magician and shit.
Oh
I'll tell you
my.
what,
Oh no, I'm actually a magician is the biggest red flag of all.
And anyways, after 2 months, you realize, oh shit, I need to get out of this situation because there's like actual like sexual assault and shit going on in the house, and like actual cult shit going on where he hated a friend he was told to not like because they said not to like him.
Jesus
And it
fucking Christ.
I was
It
in a
didn't
Final
end there.
Fantasy VII themed sex cult.
It didn't end there either. This went on for years with other people too, apparently.
Oh yeah, yeah. After he left, he like avoid these people. Apparently, years later, a guy in like Los Angeles like, I have a housemate horror story about a girl who believed she was reincarnation of a video game character and ran a religion about it.
Oh.
But
God.
this game, it was a different video game entirely.
Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. I hate every single word.
Do you think I could start a sex cult based on Bubble Bobble?
No!
What?
You better not.
No.
You could, but should you?
No, obviously not. Do you think I could?
You honestly,
but-
yeah, you probably could, but don't.
It's a very interesting story because I've met these kind of people before my entire life, and I can tell you what, it's a fucking roller coaster, and it will stress you the fuck out to the point you question your life.
Well, to you anyway, since you actually knew those people.
Okay, what video game themed sex cult were you a part of, Ak?
Where do I begin?
No!
There were more than one?
You don't. You don't begin. We stop right here. That's enough.
No, I want to. I
Okay,
want to
well,
see where
here's the
this
short
goes.
version that nobody's without details. My first friend Renee was like that. My second friend Bradley was like that. I met several people online like that. My first girlfriend was the single worst, etc., etc., etc.
Well, that's the thing. When you're on the spectrum and young on the internet, you're highly impressionable and want to be super special, awesome, no matter what. So you kind of just say those things and believe those things.
Yes, I did. I believe those things. It was not fun.
I almost fell into that trapping, if not for a kid in the sophomore year in high school who pulled me out of it. It was like, hey man, you might regret this later. And he didn't actually say that, but that's what I imagine he's saying to me in retrospect. Because he's the kid who got me into Naruto at the time and helped me get away from that one crazy bitch that it would have been roped into around her fingers. That was
My
that-
God.
So, you're saying
So yeah,
Naruto
no,
saved you.
being Naruto saved me from being in a situation like that.
Oh my fucking god.
Wait, I guess Naruto really is Jesus.
Naruto.
Goddamn shit, you're right.
Naruto is.
Before sophomore year in high school, I used to hate anime because of some obnoxious ladies in middle school.
I weeped for your sins.
So yeah, becoming a weeb saved my life and my sanity. Else I would have been like in probably a situation that my mother puts her boyfriends into.
Ugh.
I feel terrible now.
Hey, there's a cat here.
In other words, people, if someone says they're a video game character or some sort of fictional creature in another life, run the fuck away.
I did not expect this episode to become a PSA about anime-themed sex cults.
Oh, it's not just anime. It's not just anime. It's vampires, werewolves, dragons, all sorts of weird fucking shit I've ran into.
Oh, I shouldn't ever
Wait.
expect anything out of these LPs because it's all gonna fucking happen.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, Ack. You've met a vampire and you haven't told me?
I've met several people who claim they're fucking vampires.
Just
they're
fucking
fucking
vampires, or they are
That they are
vampires.
vampire or they're fucking vampire.
Yeah, there's a distinction there that you have to make for TT.
Okay. They blatantly just say they're vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And
You have their number.
trust me, you don't want to hear this. I'm laughing about it because I'm with you guys and I'm comfortable expressing my vulnerabilities to you guys, but trust me, you don't want this.
Okay, so I'm leaving. I'm leaving the ruins, and I'm ignoring this entire conversation that we just had.
Wait, you're going back to the conversation.
I'm going backwards into the desert, and I'm going to die not listening to any of this shit anymore.
I'm just assuming Red is on phone while she's fighting, going for this puzzle place, and just listening to her friends while nonchalantly killing skeletons and flying fucking dragons.
Probably was. Okay, so leaving the ruins at this point, you're gonna run into more enemies in the desert. These are new enemies that we're gonna be seeing quite a lot of later. They're actually griffins,
Ooh.
but they're really interesting designed griffins. Who's echoing? That'd be Ack.
See.
Wait, what?
You're echoing a lot.
I am?
Yep.
Do you
Anyway,
have headphones on?
I mean, I don't know. Did I just pop out in real quick, or will I ruin the
Touch your
That'd be
ears.
fine.
Do you have headphones?
Let's see.
if you pop in and out, it should fix it. But the griffins have a really interesting design because they're not half bird, half lion. They're half bird, half dragon.
Oh.
They have a lizardy butt.
A lizard beak.
A lizard butt.
Lizardy butt, and tell me that you love me.
So they also have erectile dysfunction.
Yes. Also, their attacks are really fucking annoying because if you can see them, they're shooting feathers at me or something. Ack, you are really echoing.
Okay, one moment.
They're shooting feathers at me or something, and it just follows me around. Doesn't matter where I go, how fast I go, it'll just follow me and hit me and kill me.
So like one of those friends you don't want.
Basically. It's like one of those Final Fantasy kin that you were just talking about.
Yeah, like a vampire who isn't actually a vampire, just a
Just a drama.
manipulative goth person.
But since I set all those stones down, I get my final sword. So,
Yay!
but I have
Is
to
it an axe?
figure out something to drop because I have to pick it up.
Oh, you haven't picked it up yet. I was like, oh shit.
So that when you pick stuff up like that by pushing the button to have everything fly at you, and you don't have room for a giant weapon and it bonks you in the back of the head, it looks really funny.
Can't
So
believe
is
we're
this
killed
game-
herself by a magic sword flying at her head.
Is this the game that has the weird ending with the giant baby me?
No.
No, that's Drakan Guard.
Okay.
There's no babies. I've already assured TT that there's no babies, and that's the only reason that he's still watching this.
There's not even actual
I was
children.
not really up for the babies today.
Yeah.
If
But I have all 4 swords now. So I can go back to Sardana and buy the ultimate sword in this entire game.
Fucking
Okay,
watch. We get
so-
to the ending, and it turns out that a bunch of Jeremys fly across the screen. wait, Perry's! Why do I keep calling him Jeremy?
to be fair, TG, I thought you were referencing that. That was an intentional that time.
I thought it was intentional that time too, because we just kind of went with Jeremy.
So, Scaffa, is this the Four Swords Adventure?
Yes,
So this is originally the original Legend of Zelda game, then?
sure.
Yeah, this is the first Legend of Zelda game. Everyone watching at home, remember that trivia. Say it to your friends, and especially to your friends who are gamers.
Also, speaking
They'll
of
appreciate
anime sex cults, there was actually a group of people who were actually trying to find the digital world.
God.
I don't believe.
What?
Don't they know what the digital world was inside them all along?
Okay,
Look who's here,
so
little Miss
we're gonna buy
Bloodbath.
the ultimate sword
Try
and the
to win
ultimate
this
armor.
war all on your own,
What about
are
the
you?
ultimate
Oh, you got the
sandwich?
armor too?
He does not have the ultimate sandwich.
Always a pleasure doing
Aw.
business.
Where? So, question: if we're starting an anime sex cult, what anime sex cult would everyone start?
None.
Well, I'm gonna do Bubble Bobble because I think that's the dumbest possible source material for a sex cult.
Very approving. I approve this. It's bitchy.
I don't have sex cults in mind for anything. Okay, here it is. Here's all the ultimate gear. That's the sword that you get if you have all of these 4 elemental swords.
The
I'm
morning
gonna
breeze.
say fighting.
Always a pleasure.
Fighting food ox.
Yes.
Yes.
And here's the ultimate armor.
Armor of the Order.
It is indestructible
tiny.
armor. It has no hit points to it. It has no durability.
Always a pleasure.
So it cannot
doing
break.
business.
Ooh.
Legend of Zelda, this is not.
Always
Uh,
a
Yes, it is.
It looks
Make sure you
really
tell your friends that.
looks really fucking bitchin' too.
Well, Axe just making a reference to the fact that in Legend of Zelda, Link's pants are always falling off because his armor is so vulnerable.
What?
And then a little child comes out and says, "Look, Link's got a small
Maybe you should
dinky,"
get rid of some of
and
that
he has to
junk
shove it
you're
off
carrying
screen.
before you buy anything else.
The thing is, I feel like there's actual parody out there about that.
That joke may have been in poor
Oh,
taste.
that blood can get
It's
slippery,
alright.
you know.
All of our jokes tonight were in poor taste.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Honk.
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 All those sex jokes.
Fucking
Okay, you're back at it again. How dare you? I thought you went cold turkey.
Well, he did
I
take
don't
out.
know. I get called beating my turkey.
No! Why, TT? Why?
Wait,
What's so
Wait.
funny? I didn't understand that.
wait, TT, what did you
To
say?
have
I
sex
couldn't-
with.
So that makes K Alucard.
I don't go to full cold
Look
turkey.
who's
I
here,
beat
little
cold
Miss
turkey.
Bloodbath.
Beat all
Try to win
cold.
this war
Oh,
all
boy.
on your own, are you?
Thanksgiving was never more pleasant.
And that's around the corner, too.
Always a pleasure.
Oh my god.
Careful out there.
When the man says
That
always a
blood can get
pleasure.
Slippery, you know.
Okay, look at my bitching armor and stop with the fucking sex cults.
That is some pretty bitchin' armor.
Yeah.
You look like a World of Warcraft character.
And look at my bitchin' sword. The Mornbringer is fucking ridiculous.
You kinda look like you're wearing Space Godzilla's skin.
I am.
Good.
Someone had to.
Well,
Yeah.
was Rid ever a big criticizer of Godzilla versus Space Godzilla?
This character from Drakan, yeah, hates it. Hates with a passion.
So she went out and
That's right.
skinned the fucker and made armor.
That's what, yeah.
That's actually what
She
started
was
the whole
not
quest,
on
how much he hates Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla in 1994.
Was it 94?
Yep.
I
Yep.
thought Godzilla vs. Destroyer was 94.
Nope,
That was
95.
Oh, it came out a year later.
So that is the point of getting all of the elemental blades, is getting that sword.
God, I feel old.
Space Godzilla was an anniversary film.
You have a better Space Godzilla design for our pleasure.
There is no pleasure.
Mhm.
We're Godzilla
There's
fans.
only so-
There is no pleasure. There is only beam wars.
No.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're not recording, right?
We are.
We are actually.
We are.
Well,
The world
welcome,
can
Mr.
hear you now,
Oates.
Blake.
And bye, Mr. Oates.
And there he goes.
Oh, well.
Oh well. It would have
I'm
been
not-
fine, but alright.
We're not redoing it.
We're professionals here.
No, we're not.
He just knows he can't top his Lake Town commentary.
Yeah.
Which
Just
is a
Blake-
shame, because he
just
can
Blake-
top it.
Just like bitching about games while Bilbo walks around Lake Town.
I'm still headcanoning that as Bilbo doing that to himself as he was running around Lake Town. So it was really
Wait.
fucking funny.
Wait, which
Dragons.
episode is that?
Lake
Lake
Town.
Town.
I'll wait for you here.
The dragon's hips and shoulders are not moving in time with the actual rate at which he's advancing, which makes me feel like he's kidding.
You don't you dare say anything bad about that lady's hips.
I was.
I can't fly.
What?
Ah!
Huh?
Oh my god, you guys are fucking. Okay.
No.
It's like you just took one single word out of the sentence I said and then made a new sentence around it.
You will not hate on hips while I'm here.
Hips.
Ack!
The hips don't lie.
They don't.
Die.
Ack, I will pry out your teeth one by one.
That's
You
what
are
I'm
welcome
saying.
to try. Catfish don't have teeth.
Oh no! What have I done? What have I done?
What?
What'd you do?
I accidentally hit a cat with my fingernail.
You naughty
Oh.
Fitch.
You gotta give him a clown fetus to reward him.
Ow.
It's the only way to make amends.
I'm sorry, Foxy.
You know you got a surplus. You gotta give that cat a clown fetus. What's up?
Foxy, apparently I have to give you a clown fetus.
So do clown? Nah, I'm not gonna make that joke. It's gonna be too hard, too weird.
This entire night has been weird.
Yeah, but this is like really out of place.
Is it
Too
hard
hard.
like we went on Jeremy, or hard like Dan Aykroyd?
You're still calling him fucking Jeremy.
I'm gonna ask if a clown fetus is like
Did I do it again?
Yeah, you did.
Yes!
God damn it! His name is Perry, like the platypus. What the hell?
I guess you don't want to be smirched Perry the Platypus, TT.
Holy shit.
Good Perry.
Why the hell did you come up with Jeremy though? What,
Yeah.
what kind of Jeremy
guess-
hurt you?
Because he's a real
Jeremy just
mother.
feels like a douchebag's name.
It does.
Jeremy Jerboa.
I mean, he was okay in Code Lyoko.
No one was okay in Code Lyoko. They all had way too much forehead. Fucking
Forehead.
36 heads over here.
Man, that was
Who here
okay.
watched Code Lyoko besides me?
I watched Skolio.
All of
I
us. That's
did.
why we're commentating on it.
I watched a lot of shit.
I honestly thought it was one of those cartoons none of us really paid attention to.
I tried not to, but I was lonely, so cartoons.
Yep. Big four-headed cartoons.
You know, I kind of like the concept of it a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I like
I like the
Code
concept of
Lyoko.
reboot too.
I guess we had to bring in that abomination.
Fuck
Right.
you, reboots the shit! I will
Oh.
come over to your house and kill you while wearing a hexadecimal mask.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know you were into that, TT.
You have played right in
I
my
thought
hand.
dressing as your waifu was more my thing.
Also, I
I think she would find it like I don't know, like honoring or something. I don't know.
I'm king.
I don't know how to romance a witch.
What about okay? Obviously, my wife was the fish girl.
Andrea. Her name was Andrea.
It's been 20 years.
Fucking talking shit about reboot. You can't even remember the character names.
It's been
Fuck
20
you.
goddamn fucking years since I've seen a single episode of
I'll wait for you here.
The internet exists, Ack. You can just.
I'll end your life in 25 goddamn seconds.
You're welcome twice, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Don't talk shit about reboot. Not in my house.
I only did it just to get you going, and it worked.
Yeah, I fucking did. Gonna cut out your throat and make a fucking necktie.
You're gonna make my throat a necktie. It's gonna stick out very tacky.
Are you saying your neck is tacky, Ack?
I'm saying my neck is an
They
assault.
all knew what it
It's
was.
a big organ.
I remember when I met Mac and I was like, wow, that is a man with a tacky ass neck.
That's also the guy who.
Jesus Christ, guys.
God.
Where the fuck is this going?
I don't know. I think TT actually legitimately wants to kill me.
I mean, do I have a hexadecimal mask? Yes. Can I wear it and drive to wherever the fuck you live and kill you?
Ohio.
Come to Ohio. Come to Ohio.
Oh man, I don't know. That's a steep price to pay for a fictional woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to drive to Ohio. Jesus Christ.
I'd have to be in Ohio.
Exactly.
Oh.
None of you bitches can touch me.
I can touch you.
You're only because I let you and I like you.
Ack lives in poisoned ground.
Yeah, why do you think I have such a toxic family?
I go to Ohio all the time. It's where Shannon's girlfriend lives.
Aw.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're just south of me, aren't you?
Yeah. I can come get you anytime I want.
Well, why don't you come do that?
I love when her animation janks out because I have the slow spell on. It just looks like she's gonna shoulder check somebody but can't get up the nerve to do it. Yes, I'm talking about the game again. Just so y'all know.
Oh yeah, we're doing a let's play.
That's still a thing that's happening, yeah.
You made it
Found out we
snow.
just advertised Axe location. Now anyone who watches the video can come get him.
That's right, friends. All you have to do is go to Ohio. You will see him on site.
He was a catfish man.
That might. There's a lot of catfish.
It is impossible to miss Axe so long as you are in Ohio. If you make it to Ohio, you will see him.
I think it's just guilt.
Yeah, so I made a magic bridge. I have to get to the magic bridge and go across it.
Oh my god.
Just like our viewers have to go to Ohio.
God fucking damn it.
Tell you what though, DT, I'll tell you what. Next May or April or May,
Fucking tell me anything.
I'll be coming to Michigan. I'll be on your ground then, and then we'll see what you can do.
Oh, I've forgotten it by then.
I want crackers.
You are a cracker.
Go get some crackers.
Whoa.
But we're doing a let's play, a
Oh.
very important let's play.
Go get your fucking crackers. It's not like anything important's happening.
When you come back, I'm sure we'll be talking about clown fetuses again.
You might want to hurry
Oh,
up though,
no.
because we do
It's
fight.
a clown fetus.
We do fight
Ah.
Chinny McJennerson again.
Oh no.
Admittedly,
Ow,
I
his
can't
cursor.
leave. I cannot leave. I have a cat and the cat's gone.
Where's your excuse now, Shader?
I have a reason. I'm lazy.
It's lying dead in Ohio with Ack.
Just like my body.
What's that?
What?
What?
So you finally got him? You
No,
finally got
I'm
Shady
already
because
dead.
he's laying dead.
I'm already
Yeah,
dead.
I did get him. See? Just waited for it to happen natural.
And you put me in Ohio?
That's the revenge part.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, it's not that bad. Quit bitching.
True.
It is actually that bad, except for the fact that they were trick-or-treaters in November, so like we're fighting the power.
I mean, at least you didn't put me in West Virginia.
That's fair.
I wouldn't do that to anybody.
West
My
Virginia,
mammal,
pizza, wearing dapper clothes.
my mammal is from West Virginia.
Wife is colder,
mom
colder
always did say
than my
she was
wife.
Whee. Yeah, so get used to this kind of mildly Arabic
Architecture.
because you're going to be seeing it a lot. Hi guys.
I've been
Hi, guys.
eating lots of pickled fruit,
So
wearing big fat hats, and
how did you record the videos for this anyway?
I set up a log and I typed it all out on a typewriter and then I put it into the computer that way and made all the pictures appear because I had all the squares.
What?
Sounds about right.
Speaking of Middle Eastern architecture, did I ever
Because I
tell
know
you
what
guys
it is
about the
one day,
time
I don't
they
know why.
conducted a? Did I ever tell you guys about the time they conducted a survey to test if Americans were in favor of nuking the small Middle Eastern country of Agrabah, and 40% of surveyors said yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. That doesn't surprise me.
People just want to
Well, yeah, they have a weapon of mass destruction called Robin Williams.
He's dead now.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think that is? The CIA.
No, depression.
Oh, wow, Shady, wow.
I mean, that's true.
I know, but wow.
You took something depressing and you made it more depressing. Congratulations.
Didn't know
That's
that was
my-
possible.
That's my role in this episode, guys.
Cat's pointing at my glue gun. Holy shit.
But no, Ak, the way I recorded these videos is I hooked my PlayStation up to a DVD recorder and recorded them through the DVD recorder.
And then you put the DVD inside the computer.
Yeah, and then recorded the DVD with OBS.
Oh, that's not so hard.
You think so, App, but you have to solve the Sphinx's riddle.
Yeah.
Man, you think so, but you have not seen how many dead children there are in the way of Scathan recording this video. I have.
Yeah, all of them
haven't.
named Jeremy.
Every single one of them.
Wait, I thought it was Perry.
It is.
No, Perry doesn't exist.
Wait. Then who'd I kill?
That's probably Bob.
Kill Macaulay Culkin.
No good son.
Huh. I'm surprised I managed to do that. Like, I didn't have to go through a bunch of traps. I just went up to him and bam!
And that's
right
what
at the head.
happens when you find him at his elementary school, before he has time to prepare.
Yeah.
Is he just like a grown man in an elementary school now?
No, actually, he's trapped in that body and forever will be until he's broken from the curse or killed. So
Yeah, so I did
in
him
a
a
way, you
service.
freed him.
Mm-hmm.
It was sort of a case closed situation.
Yeah, because I threw him in the coffin afterwards. And then I put that coffin somewhere.
That's to say, Detective Conan for you weebs out there.
All the snow.
Alright, going across this magical bridge, be careful because there are holes in the magical bridge. And you will find
magical
them.
bridge.
So just like holes in reality, then.
Yep.
They're just like the Shia LaBeouf movie holes, yes.
Ah. Okay.
I like that movie.
Digging up them holes, I know.
And there are entirely too many of these things in this level, and the levels beyond it. I am tired of fighting them already.
If he was still alive today, do you think Shia LaBeouf would like the Marvel movies?
I don't see why not.
Why are you using the axe?
Because I want to.
Well, Ack is good for a lot of things.
No, I'm not.
If you don't want to help your case, that's fine, I guess.
What?
No, Ack, you're thinking me.
Jesus Christ.
Alright,
guys.
I get it. These people on this Let's Play are depressed. Let's move on.
And yet we're picking on each other.
I wish I could. I wish I could.
Jesus.
God damn it, guys. Can we go back to making fun of Perry?
No.
Yeah, Perry sucks. What a piece of shit.
How dare you make fun of my earwig like that?
Fucking piece of shit ass Jeremy.
Yeah, ugly, ugly, ugly stink
My
baby.
poor baby, guys. First you make fun of my hat, now you make fun of my earwig.
I mean, your hat was atrocious, Zach. I mean,
Oh, that's just
you had way too many feathers in that. Jeez,
And
man.
it was shaped like Donald Trump's scrotum, you have to admit that.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
No, I need an apology on that one.
No.
I will not apologize for art.
Alright, here he is, Chinny McChinnerson. I'm sure we're gonna have a big boss battle about this guy.
Your luck has been uncanny, but it's
Is
run
his
out
chin
this
getting
time,
sucked into a
and
black
there's
hole?
No, dragon
No,
here
it points
to
out
save you.
like a weapon.
Just tell me why you did it, Dane. Why did you sell your
But
own
you didn't
people
have
to
the
these
dragon when she fought you last
monsters?
time. You just did fucking nothing.
What could they
Oh,
possibly
Jesus
have
fucking
promised
Christ, what is
you?
my mom want now?
Don't lecture me, farm girl. The Order is a doctrine of failure. You would create a world where the strong.
Oh, that
bow
explains
down
it. He's a
before the
Republican.
weak.
Ah.
Out of it. Power belongs to the strong.
He looks a lot
and
better
to
than Donald
them
Trump, though.
alone.
At the cost of your humanity?
Yeah, he has the
What sort
face
of
that
world
looks
is
evil. He
that?
doesn't
I'm
have
sorry,
a
I
shield.
refuse to
waste
believe
my
this man
breath.
is strong.
But
He's
no
not.
matter.
He watch.
Your
He does
part in this
nothing.
will be over
He's the
soon
most
enough.
useless son of a bitch I've ever seen in my life.
Standing with the
So he is a
desert
Republican.
lords
Yeah, the last time I fought him, he actually didn't even move, and I only had to stab him 3 times, and that was
Be a
it.
good girl.
That was the entire boss
Die
fight.
quickly.
It was pathetic.
He's not any better here. He moves this time, but he doesn't do anything. Look at all this nothing he's doing.
This game's supposed to be hard.
It gets hard when you're not fighting shitty bosses.
Oh wow, he hit you once.
He did he did less damage than the common mooks in this game.
He's dead.
He actually
know-
is a Republican.
Yeah, he did a lot less damage than those undead guys.
If any of our viewers are at home are Republican,
Go fuck
Get
yourself. I like that we both went to the same place with that, Casey. I appreciate that. We just said it different ways. Just to make sure everybody knows how much contempt I have for Republicans.
Yeah, just like me and Perry.
You would not like my family then.
Republicans are the Perrys of real life.
Yeah.
Here seem to be in disarray, but we better hurry before they.
You know, in
remove
video
them.
games,
I'm not
ugliness
certain
is
what we're
limited
going
to
to face up there.
Perrys.
We'll
In real
prepare
life,
for the
it's
worst.
Republicans.
Yeah.
True, they may not be as garish and hard to look at as Perry is, but
He'll undoubtedly throw
trust us,
everything he
they're
has
just as
against us.
ugly. It just is a little bit more internal.
Let's do it then.
some of them are actually just as garish.
The fuck is there a straw in here?
Is that like a bug you're riding? At first that was a piece of land, but now it's like a bug.
Oh, it's a magic island.
The hells?
And I'm
So it's
gonna
not
like Tick.
I'm gonna warn you all right now after this cutscene. I get out of this cutscene and I turn on the invulnerability cheat for a while. And then I go around and kill all of the flying enemies in this entire level because I am not dealing with this bullshit.
Cheater.
This is where the game just decides, oh, we ran out of time for development of, actual fair gameplay. So we're just going to throw 10,000 things at you that can kill you in 2 hits. Good luck.
Wow.
So I don't fucking care. I have done this several times without cheats, and I just absolutely don't have time to do this crap without cheats anymore.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Digging up them holes.
And all I do is make the skies safe for me to fly back and forth, and then I turn the cheat off.
Casey brings up a good point. Shia LaBeouf famously had his mental breakdown because he did a lot of meaningless tasks in video games without cheat codes. Sometimes it's just good for your sanity to just cut that bullshit out of your life.
I don't have time to do meaninless tasks in video games anymore.
I may be
I just don't
grasping at
have it.
straws, but if the
Or the
golem is as
patience.
powerful as you say,
Mm-hmm.
then finding its creator
Those which
could be
bitches
my
fair.
best chance. Is there a way I can reach him?
Hey, did you work to play this video game? And I'm in shock that you cheated your way through the levels when I allowed myself to fight the flying enemies and
Thanks for your help.
spent 17 hours getting my ass handed to me because I worked for that victory when I finally beat them all and collapsed into a pile of my own filth.
I sped up the whole thing.
To down yourself to be humiliated by children's entertainment. Yep. Enjoy this sped up fighting
If you-
of all this bullshit. Because if you notice,
Ah,
they've thrown all of the griffins at me, and also reskins of the last 2 bosses dragons that I fought.
Oh my god.
There is like 30 of these fuckers in this level. I'm not up for it.
You should add in Benny Hill music at some point here.
That's overused.
We were providing it ourselves.
And besides, you already did it, so I don't have to.
yeah.
Well, I don't feel like doing it for the next 20 minutes.
Rolling your boat gently down the
Stop.
Okay, not funny no more. Not funny.
Are you alive?
Takes Will to the abyss.
Okay, everybody shut the fuck up. Oh my god.
I can't.
Well, you have a hell of a set of pipes.
Yeah.
I think he almost descended into hell there. His chat started opening the portal. That's why he got more and more panicked.
To the abyss. The abyss was Jeremy.
Okay. Alright.
No more Benny Hill.
I'm here. I'm here at the end of all that. And I'm turning the cheat off.
The fact that he managed to do that for most of the entire thing, too, that's crazy.
He just eventually descended into just screaming.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh my god. Do you need a cigarette? Holy shit.
Yeah.
God, this is how you're no longer worthy. See what you did, TT?
It was little primal is what that became.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm standing in front of the dragon and yelling at him.
Why?
What? I'm right here.
Cat, you don't want it? That's a Haku gun. Come on now.
I'm right here.
His responses when you call him, when you're already right in front of him, are really funny. Alright, so to go on with the game.
So that's why he doesn't have any friends.
You there?
Okay.
Is there some sort of ferry around here?
So this is how we get to the Flesh Mage's place.
Facades?
No.
Yeah, they call this place the Bridal Hall. It's a big joke, because
What are you talking
a bunch of slave girls are brainwashed and sent to the Flesh Mage to get their flesh ripped off and turned into
The
cloaks.
fairy is constantly taking new ones to his palace.
What?
Hey.
Brides.
Yep.
It's a sick joke.
It's a weird way to harvest human leather.
I mean, this is some Ed Gein level shit right here.
It's
Yeah, at
way.
least-
Their skins? It's time someone put a stop to this.
No.
Yeah, no fucking
You
shit.
mustn't step foot inside.
This game took a big drastic change
It bears
in
an
tone
enchantment
there.
to sedate the mind and destroy
Yeah,
the will.
if you
keeps
walk
the
into this
bride from
place
knowing
without the
their fate.
special
Is there a way
bullshit
to resist it?
that the slave
dark
masters
captain
have
Brotus brews an
to
elixir for
prevent
those of
you,
us who work
your
here.
mind from being
I wish
destroyed
I
by
had
the
some to give
spell,
you, but he only gives us a dose at a time.
something happens
Do you know
that I'm
where he
going to
keeps
show you.
Locked up in his hole.
Oh,
to
no.
the southeast.
I saw this.
You don't automatically become a coat, do you?
No,
I've seen him
you'll see
break
it.
men in half. The best thing you could do.
I save and I
Leave
show
this
it to
place
you,
as
and that's the
quickly as
last thing
possible.
you're going to see in this episode.
You do say beforehand, right?
Oh yeah. But there's enemies I gotta fight first, so.
Hey, you dragons are out there.
Yeah, look, there's, I guess they're Jenny out here.
Ah, Robin Williams.
Yeah, Robin Williams if he was an asshole.
Mr. Aladdin, sir, I'm gonna kill you dead.
I'm the last thing that you see.
Okay, and say goodbye to our dragon for quite a while.
No.
I wonder how Will would have felt if I actually had a brain aneurysm and died from that Benny Hill skit.
Okay, here it is. This is what happens when you don't have the potion for Grotus's, for this flesh mage part.
I wonder how you all would have felt if I never stopped.
And you just died? That's it?
Concerned, but not really surprised.
Oh, guys, watch this.
I don't know what the arrows were, that's not supposed to be there, but this rest of the cutscene is fine. Yeah.
You got a mask on your face.
Oh no.
Oh, what do you think?
Sweet bride, come and embrace your loving husband.
Jesus.
I don't
In
wanna.
the immortal words of Frieza, let me touch your skin.
And then you just die. Yeah. That's a creepy fuck cutscene and I hate it. And that's the Flesh Maids. That's who we get to go and meet in the next episode.
Yay!
Next episode of.
No more of that.
You're gonna hurt yourself.